I gotta remember how to do this now. So who's building where? Someone's got A. Someone's got B, I think. Are we going A, B, C? So which order are we going? A to C to... So let's go A to C to D to E for now. So...
Help me.
You need to somehow get over here. First things first is you play the Warcraft 2 music.
Do you require aid, human?
And then you got to work out how the hell to control this sunken region. Okay, so remember A to C to D to E. So we've got someone in A. We've got someone in C. We've got me in D. And I think there's someone over here in E. Right, okay, so let's get cracking. Whew, okay. The only thing I really don't like about this is that the people's mazes have abilities. And I wish they couldn't work. I hope they don't work. Because it spoils it. They should just be basic. It doesn't make sense that they have abilities. Because you can't compensate for all of that stuff. Right, first things first. You want a walkway. So we got a walkway. Let's come over to here. Right, that looks good. So they're going to go into here, around to here. So they can have a little obstacle here. They need a spawn point. Let's say... build a spawn point here. So... revive. And then I'll put another revive over here. So they can spawn there, they can spawn there. You need an obstacle for them to challenge over here. So we can keep it something simple, like some creatures or something. Big escape killer. I like the... okay. I like these ones. Like they knock you back. So you have... it's probably quite easy though to start off with. So if he goes here... that doesn't quite work. Ah, that's it. So okay, that does work. Got knocked back a bit. So we can increase the speed a little bit. And have the last one be really quick.
What do you need? Right. Of course. Right. Aye, my lord. Right.
So that's a safe point, and then you got to get past this guy.
On my way.
It's pretty easy, actually. That's too difficult, though.
What do you need? Aye, my lord.
Yeah, okay, that's fine for a starter. The only other thing I would do is just increase the knockback, because that's always fun.
Yes, my liege. Of course. On my way. Right. Aye, my lord.
You almost need like another one. Just one more.
Say the word. Orders.
That is like the same movement speed. So what's his movement speed at the moment? 300. We've bumped it up to 300 anyway. You have one just slightly behind the other. That might be too difficult though. I'm sure that's got to be too difficult. How can you do that? You can't. Let's bump that down to 250. And then try to patrol just after it or just before it. The thing is the patrol's going to fall out of place. I can't patrol from exactly the same spot. I'll try. I'll try to do it. But they're going to fall out of sync. I have no idea how you do this. That looks way too difficult. Why do I have to do that? Oh my god, are you joking? I'm gonna leave a bigger gap.
Of course. On my way.
There's no way. I'll leave a bigger gap.
Aye, my lord. Say the word. Yes, my liege. Of course. On my way.
I can't possibly fathom this. Seems a well. I want to make it like as tight as possible.
Right.
Oh, that was almost. So we go a bit lower.
Of course.
Now.
Aye, my lord.
No, no, no. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Am I being too cruel?
On my way. Right.
I didn't want it to be too easy though. Oh! Oh!
Aye, my lord.
It works!
On my way. Aye, my lord.
Okay, that's good enough. It works. That's all that matters.
Be hotshot.
As soon as you know it works, you can move on to the next point. So, we want walking.
This better be good. If
Alright, so the thing that caused the trouble was these points, the boosters.
once
That's what
again,
crashed it.
if you insist.
So hang on a second, let's remove that.
Help me, help you.
Build the teleporters in a way. It's the jumpers.
What a good idea.
And then you need spot to there, to there, to there, to there, to there,
This better be
to
good.
that. Jumps to there.
Help me, help you.
You build a jumper and all of these points. So where's our jumpers? C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there.
What a wee hotshot.
So now we need like a flying unit. And this will come down here like that. Another one here.
Say the word. Of course. Right.
Ah!
Of course.
Hey!
Kick down
Once he hits, he just keeps jumping. Alright. That is pretty hard.
This better be good.
You're gonna have to be pretty good with your timing there. Okay, so if we have that, like, give them a break. If you can get past the first one, you're okay. So you go past the first one, you're fine. And then that bounces you over. So that's not so bad. You need like another flying creature here or something. And then see if you can make that work.
Aye, my lord. Say the word. Of course.
Oh,
Right. On my way. Right. Yes, my liege.
as long as you can do it once, you know it can be done. That's all that matters. Yep, there you go. So then you're going to need another flying unit. Something like that. And then another one that flies between here.
Orders. On my way.
Yeah, that's not too bad. So that's got to increase speed.
Say the word. Right. On my way. Of course.
I don't think you even got hit by that. Hang on a second, we need a ground unit then instead.
Yes, my liege. Right. Orders. Yes, my liege.
So it's only if they fly like so high they can actually get hit. You see, I didn't even get hit by that air unit. So I'm not sure.
What do you need? Right.
Oh, you can get hit by the air unit, as long as you can.
Orders. Aye, my lord. Yes,
Unfortunately, if you control the units, it will click on them.
of course.
Okay, good enough. And then that can just jump to the next point, which will be your next stage. And we can have a revive point. Not there, because I'm worried that might tie up. So have a revive point here. And then we continue the next part of the journey. How are other people doing in their maze? Alright, pretty good. Tanks. Pretty simple.
Do you
You need them to be kept busier for longer. Is this meant to be endgame? No, this is just the start. Alright, I've got to think about what I'm doing now. So I'm going over to E, so we don't want to do that too easily. Can have... I want like an ice rink. That's a good way to use up a bunch of space as well. Something like that would do. And then we can like introduce some obstacles there. So you can have another revive point here. So they go through here, they go through here to this.
Right.
So that should bounce him.
Right. Aye,
There we go.
on my way.
Revive there.
My lord.
Come
Right.
over here, do
On
this.
my way. Right.
And away you slide. So the slide speed could definitely be increased a little bit because that's quite timid. So game options. Items, jukebox. What's this? Destroy everything. Increase gravity, turn speed. Increase the slide speed.
Say the word. On my way. Right.
That could definitely be increased again.
Of course. On my way.
That's better. That's
Aye,
some
my
more.
lord. Right. Yes,
I'll knock it down a little bit so it gives them more of a chance to dodge, actually. Because I can throw in some more obstacles so they can move more quickly.
right.
Okay, so that's good enough. Now we need to put in some objects, or is it environments? I think it's environment. I never understood the vortex thing. Build a vortex that attracts escapers to its center. So if you built one there... Oh, I see. That's the gravity.
Yes, my liege. On my way. Right.
So it bounces off.
Help me. Help.
Environment does not kill escapers. Kills escapers, kills escapers, kills escapers. So that's what we want.
Once again, it's up to the elves.
That blocks escapers, but you want to kill them if they touch this stuff.
About time. If you insist. What a good idea. If you insist. About time. Once again, it's up to the elves. What a good idea. If you insist.
That's pretty tough.
Aye, my lord. Of course. Aye, my lord. Of course. Aye, my
I
lord.
lose track of where the hell I'm going.
Right. On my way. Right. Yes, my liege. Aye, my lord. Right. Of course. You need.
Oh, you need like a little bit more control on the slide.
Aye, my lord. Right. On my way.
That was pretty good.
On my way. Of course. On my way. Right.
I think it's doable, but it's going to be stressful.
On my way. Aye, my lord. Of course. Right.
Yeah, that's totally doable. Because these don't actually necessarily kill or do as good a job as they look like they do.
What a good idea. If you insist. What a good idea. Once again, it's up to
Okay,
the
something like
elves.
that. If it doesn't crash closed Baldi, I might do. Alright, so we're in motion. We've got one section, we've got two section, we've got three section. Think of it that way. Now we need something else. How about something to do with lava? So, hot lava. Does lava insta-kill you? It burns slowly. Okay. So how much damage do you take?
Right. Of course. On my
Have
way.
they all got the same health pools? 300. 300. 300. 350. So for some reason this one's stronger. So that's why I don't like them having different stats, because you can't balance for everyone, can you? It's stupid. They should all have exactly the same health. They should have exactly the same movement. They shouldn't have abilities.
Yes, my liege.
And you got a lava resistance. Why? It's such a stupid thing. The map is great, but that feature is daft as all hell. Turn it off.
Do you require aid, human?
This ability will be available to escapers. So jump, orb, remove all present abilities. So I hope that actually works. Otherwise, I don't know. That doesn't work, then it kind of defeats the whole point of building like a maze when someone can just go, well, I got resistance to this, so that it's no challenge. It's like, oh, that's great.
Kick down, Sparky. If you insist.
Orders? Of course. Aye, my lord. Of course. Aye, my lord. Of course.
Yeah, I don't like this whole lava thing. I don't feel like it's
Say the word.
like someone can just cheat.
Aye, my lord. On my way.
This is like the only part of it I'll put in.
Right. Aye, my lord.
Just as a feature, just to look like something. I don't feel like I can do much about that. Anyway, let's go back to normal maze then, because that sucks.
Wallaby Hampshire. What a good idea.
Nope. Right. I don't know if a key can be saved through the levels. I don't think so. Look at the polar bears. That's quite good. Alright, we can do something similar then on this one. I was actually going to do maybe tanks. Just have them be comically fast.
Do you require aid?
But you can't really organize them properly. You need the ones... Oh, I'm so... Spawn a bomber. Something like that would be good. Oh good, that music. Whoop, this guy. I can't control this guy. The hell? He's out of control. Oh well, I guess he's part of the feature now. You would pick up the key, but sometimes it doesn't necessarily work. Click his ghost. Oh yeah. So this is actually one of the easiest type of mazes you can do. And that's going to confuse the hell out of people. This will make me laugh, actually. I always overdo it a little bit, because if it ain't challenging, it ain't good enough. And people will appreciate it more once they've actually beaten the challenge. I'm just going to assume that you can do that. We don't have time to test everything. You just have to make the assumption it can be done. I know you can try to beat it yourself, but we've got to move on. Got things to do! I'm actually quite proud of this maze. So I got this key, but what's it even for? It's kind of pointless, isn't it? We can just have it. Whatever. It can train them on how to use the door. That's it. That's literally all it does. Is it just trains them on how to use a door. So you need the red key to get. You need the red key to get through the red door, but the red key is behind the red door. Makes sense. Wait. Let's change that to blue. What am I doing here? It feels like I'm overcomplicating this. Can I remove this? Let's remove this. Let's go red. Let's put a blue. Let's put a teal. Let's put a purple. Let's put a yellow. Let's put an orange. And then the pièce de résistance. That key is going to be green. And now we just need to put a bunch of keys all over the place. Like, yeah. And here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He still needs 6 keys. 1 here and 1 here. So that'll be red. That'll be blue. So it's going to require some teamwork. Purple. It's got purple, teal purple, yellow, orange. Okay. And then of course we need a green door. And we're kind of done with the doors. Perfect. This is all coming along nicely. Right, so now we need to work out a creature. It's the one that grabs everything to it. I think they started on the maze already. It's this one over here. Oh, it's an acolyte. I'll just look for the acolyte. How'd you get the acolytes, Sobi? E, objects. So we need objects. Spinner. Spinner. Spins the selected units around itself in a circular motion. The spinner itself can also be moved and controlled while spinning units. So you just put things down, don't you? And then they attract to it. So if you put some creatures, like a big rabbit, which I don't know where it's gone now. It would have spawned it over here. Kill it quick. Can't have that rabbit getting away. Oh shit. Come here. Alright, so spin. Hey. And then patrol him back and forth. Alright. Alright. We're in motion. I'll be back in a moment. So part of the trouble is how do they actually... How do you get through that though? Is it possible to get through that? I think that's possible. So we're going to leave that. And we're going to move on to the next part because people's mazes are basically getting beaten. And I want to see how others get through the other maze. So I just need to finish off my maze and then we can kind of be done. So I need another section, don't I? But I've kind of run out of ideas at this point.
Help me. Help you.
Because I like to give them multiple sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they're going to get 6 as well. So what the heck am I going to do? Tanks. Alright, give me a second. Right. There was that one other creature thingy. It's something like a spawn. How do you do that? Circle. Something that spawns units. Teleports escape builders, escapers to the selected unit. It's a waypoint. So if you put a waypoint here. And a waypoint. Right. Here. And then right click to there. Currently turned on. And then you spawn a tank here. So what happens if the player went there? That doesn't move them there. Good. Okay. So we can remove that. Ah. This is the other thing you need to work out. So, come here. Remove that. Build waypoint here, 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 and here. So this tank will go to there. That will go to there, that will go to there, that will go to there, that will go to there. But the tank needs to move damn fast. In fact, that will go... That needs to be a teleporter, I'm pretty sure. So if I built teleport... It says it escape builders or escapers, so we need to put that so they can't get there. Hopefully that... Ah, I was worried about that. Yeah, you don't. They don't want to go in that anyway. So... Go there. Oh. Maybe you have to build another teleporter. What's that with the bunny? The bunnies... Don't question the bunnies. How do I teleport it? Click to change the mode. Currently turned on. Ah. Thank you. So you want to make it so they can just about do it. At the moment that tank needs to move faster because that's too easy. So something like that. I like those kind of mazes. I think they're cool. So you feel the pressure of something chasing behind you. But it can be even faster. You can actually kind of cut corners a little bit. So you can go even faster. I don't even think you can move much faster. So we almost need to make the maze a bit smaller. Yeah. So in that case, you need to make the maze smaller. So that needs to be removed or something, or build a waypoint to here. Remove that. Build a teleporter there. So you need to have it like closer. So the tank has more of a chance to catch up. Or maybe 2 tanks. I'm trying to work this one out because I'm new to doing this one. Maybe I'm completely wrong and this will still have the same effect, but... So yeah, the tank makes up shorter space. That gives you less time to react. And then boom, you go up.
Get down from it.
So that's pretty good. It's not perfect. It's not as close as it could be. Right, so now we need another tank. Wait, points. So this tank would spawn here. Go to here and to here. And the teleporter would be... So hang on a second before I do all that. You to you, and then teleporter would be here. Teleporter would be affected in that and here. And we spawn tank here and increase the max speed. And see how that goes. Although good luck, because you'd have to have the timing be right, wouldn't you? And I don't know exactly how to get the timing right. Oh! But will that always sync up? If it was perfectly synced, it would be great. You can't sync that. So I think I've got to remove that and step it up. Move it to like the next point. Like here or something.
Do you require a
Like there. And that would go to there. And that would go to there. So they can at least stand still here. And then try to work out the next point. Oh god. There's no way you're doing it with that speed. Wait. And then down. I think that's just about doable. So then you need another point. Right, okay. So we got another point coming up. Have a tank spawn there. Goes to here. And goes to here. And... No, wait. Cancel that. Goes to the teleporter. So the teleporter goes to there. It affects only tanks. That goes to there. That goes to there. Spawn a tank here. So then you got your next challenge. And then you need another walkway here. And you also need a circle that can teleport, which I think is the next page. A jumper. So the jumper can take you over to here. So you go like that. And that's too easy. It's a bit harder to test your own maze because when you right click on objects that belong to you, you don't go to that exact point. You go before it. So I have to use the M button here. That's too easy. Shit. Oh my god. I don't know about that. That might be too fast. Knock that down just a couple. Ah, I can't really test my own maze when I click on the units. Something like that. So, click, click, click. Oh yeah, you can do that. That can be done. And then we can just finish this up and let them rest and move on to the next stage. So mine is ready now. So if we click that over to... Oh wow, look how good this looks. Here. They can now enter my maze. So we've missed the first maze. A bit of it. Nice. And we can now watch them go through this maze. Then they'll move on to my maze. And then on to E. Which... I don't know what's happening over there. But, you know, it is what it is. Are you talking to me, Sobi? Don't you think they are too fast? Or are you talking about Kai's? Right, okay. So that's it, pretty much. There's my maze. We're not going to build any more. You more or less normally have just enough time to build your own maze, and then they've caught up. It's already taken 40 minutes, so... typically when we play this, we'll do like one maze, until we can get maybe good enough to try 2 mazes at the same time. But I want to watch them go through it now, so... that's done. That matches. Everything matches there. That's a long revive point as well. So if you screw that up, you've got to go all the way from the start. That one will be the most interesting one to watch, because I have no idea if that's going to be really easy or really hard. We can make it a bit harder. Nah, actually, leave it, leave it, leave it. We really don't know. I was cruel last time because I would change the difficulty whilst they were doing it. I'd be like, nah, I think they're getting through this too easy. Let's bump it up. Make it look good with props. I could do that, but I think we'll appreciate watching. You don't really need to make it look good. It's fine. We'll just try to observe what's going on with this maze. So I like this idea where they can branch off 2 different ways. That's cool. It kind of gives them multi-options. But the other advantage of linear is it means that everyone has to go through the same task. They can't have someone else do it for them, so to speak. I mean, they kind of do, but... do you see what I mean? Like, you might miss out on having a go at this, at the very least. I think you have to get your character through to the next revive point in order to continue from that revive point. I don't know if it works for other people. Like, say Green makes it through to here. I don't know. I don't think everyone instantly teleports over here. I think they all still have to make it there. So they come over here. There's boosted speed. Normally, that's the only other thing I didn't put in my maze, thinking about it. Was gold. I don't like to put any other items in because it's kind of pointless. Like, I don't want them getting faster movement speed or whatnot. I'll put lots of coins over the lava. See if someone can get themselves killed. They can't resist the gold. There's loads of coins here and here. Yeah, you could put a few coins actually, just to distract them, could put a few coins. In this icy area as well, where it's harder to control your character. So they need to kind of clear the coins as well. Because otherwise they'll be clicking on the coins accidentally and getting themselves killed. So... Let's try to observe. They come over to this point, and they need to do what exactly? They're going up there, and they're coming back, but why? What? Oh, I see. They get the blue key. That's quite tough, but it looks like it's doable. I can actually come over here and try his maze out myself. With my character. Oh, I died when I went in that. Although I don't think that's supposed to kill you. Could have just been the white territory just before it. Ooh, too much of a shortcut. Who's this guy cheating? Oh, I can't pick up their key though. So let's just say I got the key. And then we've got to make it back. I went right into that. I was trying to come around. Yeah, it seems quite doable. Although the hardest thing about it is that once you get here with the key, you still got to get past this. And if you die after getting through all of that, it spawns back here. Like, that's fine, but I think it's better, ideally, at least from my opinion, that you have smaller sections that they have to go through to complete the task. I suppose the only thing I had to do here was to test this even working. I think this bit is actually easier than it looks. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. Can I stand still? No, you can't. That is tough then. I better make sure this works. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I did it there. I'm actually getting blown up by the fragmentation shards. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Alright, I'm gonna blow up a bit more to the left there, so you got more of a gap to stand in. Here. Whoever's blowing up there needs to blow up a little bit more to the right, so there's space to stand here. That's the key, is to having places to stand and to stay. So you need to be able to stand still here. You got to work out the places where you can stand. Okay, this is definitely doable. Totally doable. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so they're on this section. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'll have to try that next time. So I assume they can't see the dragon hawks. They just see the tiles moving. So Sobi made A. So who's made easy way? He wrote bonus level here. The bonus is just like, God, you can't get anywhere with it. So you, filthy casual. You do see the hawks. Oh, right. Well, he might want to set them invisible then, because that's pretty distracting otherwise if you can see the hawks. Or maybe it's helpful. I don't know. You guys let me know. If you think that's distracting or helpful. I think it might be a bit distracting to see the hawks. That's cool though. And then you're going to have siege engines. I think he got a bit lazy here. But it's not completely lazy. That's something I wanted to do, similar to what I was doing over here. Where you give them like a little gap to get to. But this is kind of cool as well. Being chased by a super fast tank. Hey! There you go. This is kind of almost where you need a revive point, but not necessarily, because that might be... Once you've got there, you can work it out again. As long as you're sensible on this last part, you'll be okay. No, it would have been one of the darker colours, like Overclocked or New Noob. Those are the builders. I think it's Overclock's maze. Because New Noob is over here. So this is his maze. Quite an interesting maze. I assume there's teleporters or something going on. It looks subtle, but I think there might be more to it. Okay, they've opened the door. But that was where they came from. Oh yes, look at the tank's colour. That's another thing. Yeah, I was looking at the colours there, because you have dark green on the E spot. I don't think anyone else has tried to make a maze in the other sections. Just double checking. Looks clear. Doesn't look possible. Impossible, the tanks. I thought the tanks looked easy.
Right. I'm in order. Of course.
Actually, I don't think that is possible. I don't know. Maybe you can skirt along there. That looks like you can just skirt along there.
Of course. Right.
Almost.
You need. On my way. Right. Of course. Right.
Overclock says, I think so.
On my way.
I think it's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
On my way. I'm in
There you go. Done. does, Smaragdi. Welcome to everyone over at Twitch front page. This is a Warcraft 3 dedicated channel. We were playing Warcraft 2 earlier though, so we still do play some other games at the start of the stream, 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. But at this stage, we're pretty much playing Warcraft 3 stuff now. Typically custom games, tower defenses, mazing effects like this, hero RPGs, hero defense, hero arena, all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, join the channel, come and say hi. Make sure to follow if you like this kind of stuff. Oh, he just sped up the tanks like mad, but it's totally doable. Or was it that just specifically that tank he just sped up? Cell Gift has got this in the bag. He's being cautious, not taking any risks. Hey, he's done it. And now you can go into mine. Ah, the revive point does spawn everyone there. Ah, okay. Alright, well, let's see how... Ghetto Grafty, thank you there for the sub.
Warcraft 3 in 2019 LUL.
I know, lol. What a joke. Wow, Chili, thank you very much for 5 gifted subs. Ben Bit, Pommy 6, Throne. Kygon, thank you. Welcome everyone. This sounds like canned bread in the background. So this, even this first bit of my maze is quite difficult, but at least it's short and sweet. So if you're going to make something difficult, you got pushed into the right spot. So that's another way of doing it. Are people just going to luck this out? I think they're just going to luck it. Oh, good. They didn't just do it first time. I'm glad. You don't want to see someone just go through your maze first time. But you want it to always be short and sweet. So this is the maze I created. I'm feeling quite proud, actually. I'm not sure if they can see the blue circles. The new sub is creepy. What's creepy about a clown? You tell me that right now. Coop the Gamer doesn't find it, you know, creepy. He likes it. 5 gifted subs from Coop the Gamer. Thank you very much, man. To Ryodon. Joker. Hey, they managed to make it to the next part. Selpst. Endeavor. And Jacob. Hang on. There's 2 Jacobs? Well, there you go. A Jacob and a Jacob. I think this bit's going to be one of the more stressful ones. Because you can either just luck this, or you can be stuck on this one for ages. But they are getting the swing of it. So the ice makes your character slide. And these technically should kill the guy. Oh, oh. Oh! You got to be like constantly right clicking to get through this. I don't know if I legitimately did this myself, did I? That's the danger. I'm sure I went for a fair bit. Oh, I did. I've been told I did. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Red just managed to do it. So this isn't too bad. Now they've got this part. What happened to all my gold coins? Oh, did Overclocked come over and nick them all or something? What happened to my gold coin? That's my first thought, is Overclocked came over and nicked them. Because that's the sort of thing he would do, if he could. This is the headache part. This is where you get a headache, trying to work out how on earth you're going to get through this. But really, you just want to look for the gaps that you can go to. AKA the parts that don't have potholes. Hey there, Seri. And if you can stand in those gaps, you'll be safe. At least that's how I made it. And I did go through this now, most recently, so it definitely does work. They just got to work it out. Oh, I got the health bars turned off. No, I don't actually. They just don't show for the characters. At least it hasn't crashed yet. Because last time we played this, it crashed. I put all this effort into a massive maze, and then it just crashed. Literally just as I was about to let players come into my maze. But I didn't use the one thing that caused the crash. At least what I think caused the crash. So I could maybe test it afterwards. But otherwise, if we don't use that thing, that's fine. It's technically the booster. There's a thing called the booster, and it increases the movement speed of someone that jumps on it. Cell Gift and Jamasa are giving this a go. That's teal and red. Oh, you are so close. Oh, that stresses me out just looking at this one. At least once they get past it, it's not so stressful anymore. Or at least it doesn't look so stressful. The bunnies could be impossible because I haven't tested the bunnies. And I can't really test it, I don't think, because I don't think I can pick up the keys with my character. Let's see if you can even get past the bunnies. Oh, gold. The bunnies can kill you there, even there. How the hell do you get through this? Oh, it's not too bad. See? Yeah, that's doable. As long as it's doable, that's all that counts. It might be easy for all I know. It's the first time experimenting with the bunnies like that. The mortar maze was the easiest to make, by far. Anything like this is super easy to create. You can create something like this within no time. You just have to make sure you leave gaps for players to head to. He's going to die from the splash damage. You need to move to like here, because you've got to take the splash damage into account. Yeah. Landandu! Mamago!
Landandu.
Is it Landandu or Dandandu? Or Nandandu? Fire, thank you very much for the sub. See, the YouTube video that has that clip says Dandandu, but I don't know if it's definitely right. Because it doesn't sound like the first word is said pronounced with a D. Landandu! It does sound like land, doesn't it?
Since we are subbing.
Well, since we are subbing, thank you very much there, Link. Much appreciated for the subs. Thank you, guys. Oh, what? Fire 451. You subbed just a moment ago and boom, 10 gifted subs. Congratulations and thanks to all of those people that have got gifted subs. Thank you very much there, Fire. That's a lot of Landandus. I actually didn't think this would be the spot. I didn't think this would be the spot where people would get stuck, to be frank with you. I'm surprised they got stuck on this one. I know this is a headache. What is this sub alert? What's wrong with it? It's in honor of canned bread. He says Dandandu. Yeah, I know that's what the video says on YouTube, but he could have put the name in wrong. It does play once. It's just because it's been gifted to multiple people. It plays each time there's a new sub. I think people are trolling a little bit with it, which of course I don't mind. Shush, Tyrell. Thank you very much to the gifted subs. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for gifting the subs. Be Filthy Casual lives up to his name. Oh, am I going to have to do this myself? I might have to tone down so they can move on to the next stage. I don't think they get stuck on this for so much. Whoa, okay. I'll just stand still for a second. Coop the Gamer gifting more subs. I think there's like 10 there. Smiling John, Raken. Little Marauder, Top Tide, Nandandu, Sigerson, Goal, WR Legion, and Kamuta, and Luragas. Thank you very much there. Okay, thank you very much indeed. Let's try to get through this, so you go in a moment. Shit, I moved too early there. But that's okay, because Red's done it. And it actually gets a bit easier as you go. As long as you go after that, then you can go here and you can breathe. You can just breathe at that point. So concentrate, breathe, and then finish it. So it's doable, but this is the bit they actually got stuck on the most. I was really surprised at that. Now they got the funny part. That was just a filler, this bit, because that was easy to do. Oh my goodness, this is so silly. Can they pick up the keys? Have I cemented the keys in place? Hey, Mad Chillsbra, thank you very much there as well for the sub. Welcome. You can't pick up those keys? Hang on a second. How do I make it so that you can? This key gets dropped on walkable. Click to change mode. This key gets put into the initial spawn when dropped. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, the whole point was that you're supposed to try to pick up the keys whilst you're floating on the ice. I don't know if I can make it so that you can pick them up. Okay, fair enough. What I'll do is... for now, we'll just make some walkways or something for the keys. Right, okay, so let's remove that. Let's find the key. So, items, key, there, red. Remove all of these keys. There's no point in me even stepping on until I've set the keys. Hey, not everything's perfect, but at least we can get that going. So, put item, key, here. And then we can make that one blue. And so forth. Blue. Item, key, here. Teal. Item, key, here. Purple. So. Oh, blimey. Oh, God. You guys are crazy. Thank you very much. And the last one was orange, so we put orange over there. So here with orange. Hey, you just picked up the key before I even finished with it. Don't pick it up until I don't even know what that key is for. I was changing the colour. Alright, there we go. Wow. Thank you very much there, Coop, for a whole bunch more gifted subs. I'm not even sure just how many people just got gifted subs there. I think it was like another 10 or 15 or something. Crazy. Thank you very much. And welcome to all of those people that have been gifted subs. If you enjoy the channel enough and you want to continue the subscription, I'd much appreciate it. The best way to do that is with Twitch Prime. It doesn't cost you anything, but if you are willing to pay up, then thank you very much for considering that. It is Lu. It can't be Lu. You know what? I feel like the last one is Do. It could be Du. Alright, they've managed to do this. And they've managed to get past the bunny. This guy's still got keys. Ah, there we go. For the final door. You did it, guys. So once they go through this, they've still got another maze to go through. I think they'll be quite exhausted at this point. What? What the hell is going on? This clown is just so happy right now. I can relate to that. Should be gifting 25 subs. Wow, look at this. Going through 25 subs. Thank you very much, man. This is enough time to work out. Landandu. Thank you very much, Chibi. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, Chibi. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you everyone very much for the support. Congratulations to all of those people gifted subs again. So here we are. No, you can't be demanding just XX number streams. We've got to still relax and enjoy. Let the streamer live his life as well. It's from the Japanese Ran Ran Ru. You think it's Ran Ran Ru? I don't see the Ran. It's actually Ran Ran Ru. It's the sound the Japanese Ronald McDonald makes in his commercials, like his jingle. So you're not just being like racist. He is legitimately just saying Ran, but they don't have an L. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't sure whether you was being like a little bit promiscuous, a little bit cheeky. I still feel like I'm hearing Dan's. Cell Gift almost made it there. Which mortar? Oh, I don't know what this mortar's doing here. That's overclocked. Ah, for God's sake. Thank you very much there, boys, as well for the sub. That overclocked is once again trolling. Look at him. He's not even supposed to be interfering with my maze. Yeah, 30 minutes of the tobacco. That got out of hand, didn't it? I don't even think this like sub alert is going to be like a permanent thing. It was just a temporary one. I just wanted to change it to for fun. Oh! Only affects killers. It should only affect killers. Oh. We've got a problem then. He's still going. Right, I need to move that then. Oh, it's a bit of a pain. He's so dead, this guy. It's a bit of a pain to change it in the middle of it, but let's come out of this. Get my character, get my circles, get my teleporter and put the teleporter here or something so they can't reach it. And where was the tank teleporting to? Here? And I don't know where that tank is going. I don't think it can go off the screen like that. I can't! Oh no, that's not fair. That's messed everything up. Okay. That's messed everything up. It was so good. But because that doesn't count. Overclocked, stop trolling as well. I can see you doing that. Just put me off even more. So we gotta change the terrain here. We've gotta delete that. I'm trying to fix this. I apologize. So tank goes there. That goes to there. Wait. That goes to there. Off you go. And I don't know what happened to the other tanks. So you may as well just move on, to be honest. Ah, it fell apart right at the end there. Yeah, the clown is done. It's time for a Mackie D's. Oh, nice. They got the jump ability in this. The jump ability is a lot of fun. And I want to implement that more in future attempts. I think it's a really cool feature. But it's also risky because you can exploit and just jump over. So you can like slide from here and jump to there, potentially. You have to make it so the jump isn't far enough to allow the player to cheat. That's really tough. Because you've got to turn your character like that. And once they go on this terrain, they go straight forward. You tried to jump the crab. I've heard of jumping the shark. I've not seen jumping the crab before, though. Oh, cell gift. So close once again. Let's come over and have a go at this. So, there's your jump ability. So I start by jumping on it. Which is too good. Oh, no, never mind. I couldn't move my character until the very last moment. Can you actually jump the crab? Is it legitimate to jump the crab?
Right. Aye, my lord. On my way. Aye, my lord.
I can't turn my character quick enough. I think the only way to get through that is to jump from there and then interact.
Of course. Right. Aye, my lord. Of course.
And then jump into the crab. Ah! Vano managed to do it. Oh yeah, we've also got Teal over here, but I think he cheated because he jumped from there. This is the thing with the jump. Is you can exploit like that. So jump is a really cool ability, but you have to have a huge maze. Something like M, maybe. So you can leave enough gaps that people can't just jump over for places. Oops, I actually did pick up the key. I didn't think I could do that. Also, you can just walk all the way around the back here for some reason. Because it's part of this terrain. This has not been tested. Will I play anything else other than Warcraft 3? Not for the rest of the today. I typically play a game for a couple of hours at the start of the stream, so 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock in UK time. Like, recently we played Diablo, beaten Diablo as the rogue. That's the archer, basically. She has the bow and arrow. Then we did Warcraft 1. And we did Warcraft 2. We're currently still doing Warcraft 2. Look at these two. I was doing Dark Souls 3 before that. It's just whatever I sort of like feel like playing a little bit. As a gift for 700 subs, can I unban Sasha? No. No, I cannot. I'm sick of seeing everyone pick Sasha. And now they're all picking the Headhunter. At least the Headhunter's a bit more interesting than Sasha. She's just a stereotypical agility hero. Yeah, people asked about Sekiro, but I had enough from Dark Souls 3, so I don't have the feel to play something like that at the moment. Did you just jump through the gate? Okay, there are multiple issues with the jump. I just cast a spell there, didn't I? Did you see that silvery thing come out of my character? I guess you can't use doors then, when you got the jump mechanic. Yeah, what's that ability? Ooh. I like this though, where you can teleport from there and then it puts you straight into the action. You've got to sort of react, or you've got to get lucky because you can't even. You have to somehow time that perfectly. So you got to work out really. The best way to do that is to say, for example, look on the first shot. When the first shot hits, go through and see if that's good enough. So no. So I'm going through on the first shot. That was almost good enough. So then you sort of like think maybe on his shot then. So you want like a sort of a what's it called? A landmark like that. And you say, okay, that doesn't work. So then you go on his shot. That worked. So if you go on his shot, that works. At least if it sinks. Although I think it falls out of sync a little bit. Where is OC? What's he doing? This maze is like bare basic, but it's actually still quite good because there's some nice attempts. So that teleport would take you back to the start. So you need the red key for the red door that's at the end. I sure hope the key doesn't go back to the same spawning point then. To be fair, it wasn't too difficult to get there though, was it? How did you get there before? You went through a teleport that took you up. You need the purple key. to get through. So you need the red and the purple key to even get through to the end section. I don't think you've actually even put revive points. There's only one revive point. So we'll see if they're good enough to get through to it. Got the orange key as well. I like these chickens. Right. Red's got the red key. That's quite apt. Damn. Oh, it drops where you were though. Or do you get an arc effect here? How do you get the... Oh, because you're a holy escaper, I see. So that's your ability, is to have that arc or something. See, I think this map would be super good if... Like I've said it before, but if the escapers didn't have abilities. They couldn't interfere with anything. They should be bare basic. There's no reason. It's the builder, the creator of the maze, that can put in the abilities for them. They say, okay, I want my guys to have jump, or I want them to have invincibility, or I want them to resurrect. Then allow them to do that. But don't have it so the players can pick it, because you can't accommodate for someone having, you know, the ability to walk on lava. Well, if I built a whole zone full of lava, that's made redundant. I like this. I'll try this out. Over the chicken. No! My character sort of twisted up there. Right at the last moment. No! We've lost a couple of challenges. Sobi's had his maze fulfilled, and he says his work here is done. Oh, you were so close. This bit is a little bit cruel. I would probably just... I would make sure that sinks if possible. But it's not possible to sync it when you do it manually yourself. The only way you can sync things is with this. Like these tanks going through, and they go through exactly the same way every time. So there probably is a way to sync it, we just haven't worked it out, because we're still relatively new to this map, so we haven't worked out all the tricks. Can someone please explain what's going on in this map? Well, you've got escapers, like these guys, and you have 4 builders, and the builders can use the terrain that you can see at the bottom left here, so A, B, C, D, E. These are all territories. So right now we're in E territory, and that builder has created this maze. This maze consists of mostly ice sliding, so once you step onto this tile, your character moves straight forward and you can't change their direction. He's given his escapers the ability to jump though, so they can make it to other platforms. If they stand here, they die. So they go through there, jump onto that. Then they go for another portal. I think that portal takes them... I don't know now. Where'd that portal take you? Where'd you go? Oh, I guess it takes you back to the start. So you don't even need to go there anymore. I think you guys need to go down this way. I think you can use sync using unit spawners. I'm testing now. Yeah, I hope there is a way to do it. So once you're in this point, you come up here. I think he's made this bit easier, hasn't he? Because that used to be ice before. So this is quite easy to get to. You just grab these bits. I'm not going to do it because that's up for these players to do the... Who is changing my maze? Overclock shouldn't be able to alter with it. Unless you give him permission. Like, there's this thing at the top left here. And I think one of the things was you can actually share the region with a player. So you can allow someone else to interact with it. I don't know how... Because if I came over with my builder, I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be able to start making things with it. You don't have permission. So I don't know how Overclock got permission there. He always seems to find a way, though. Yeah, each player built a maze. Or 4 players build a maze, and the rest of the people have to go through it. I don't think anyone ever gives you their permission, do they, Overclock? You just force it. He's still working on the maze. There you go. And then that takes you back to the middle. So if you went down to this one, where would that take you? I see. No! And that gets you to the end. And you've opened both the doors now. So I guess the question is how did the doors get opened if there's no one here? Unless they killed themselves after they did it. Yeah, I probably will, Milo. On my way.
On my way. Aye, my lord. On my way. Aye, my lord. Right.
Oh. Pog. Almost.
On my way. Aye, my lord. Of course. Right. Of course. Aye, my lord. Of course.
Into the chicken.
On my way. Of course. Right. On my way. Aye, my lord. Right. On my way.
No, Mr. Chicken.
Of course. Aye, my lord. Of course. On my way.
No. The chicken makes it quite tricky.
Aye, my lord. Right. On my way. Aye, my lord. Yes, my lord. On my way. Right. On my way. Of course. On my way. Right.
I hope I'm not putting the other players off.
Right. Of course. On my way. Of course. Right.
I think you have to be able to jump over that chicken as he's crossing here in order to do that. If that's the case, that's genius.
Aye, my lord.
That's pretty clever.
On my way. Aye, my lord. Of course. On my way.
Nope.
Aye, my lord.
If you can jump the chicken.
Aye, my lord. Of course. Aye, my lord. Right. Aye, my lord.
But so far, can the chicken actually be jumped?
Right. On my way. Of course. On my way. Of course.
Maybe not. Maybe you don't have to jump that chicken.
Aye, my lord.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Of course.
Ah.
Aye, my lord.
Oh, that would have been great, though, if it was a case of jumping the chicken. I jumped a bit too far. Congratulations, Jamasa. You made it. Good game, boys. Well done. Thanks for popping in. I think Overclock's been having fun with this maze over here. I think he's trying to crash the game, actually. If I know Overclocked. That certainly looks like someone attempting to crash the game. What's the FPS drop down to? I better quit before it stops me from even being able to quit. Otherwise I'm going to have to like Alt F4. I'm pressing Alt Q at the moment. Nothing's happening. I think you've broken my computer overclocked. Get out. Get out. Oh god. Why can I... Oh, thank goodness. I managed to escape.